Hi, it's Shondell from Life Puzzle here. And I wonder if perhaps you've had one of those situations where suddenly something exploded and what you thought to be true about the situation was completely not true at all. I certainly know I have, and I realized a long time ago that the world that we live in, or the world that I live in, or my reality as such, is not necessarily the same as someone else's reality. And I had a really interesting situation occur for me a few years ago where I had a conversation that was quite confronting with somebody, and I had a moment where I started to question myself. And I'm sure you've been in those situations, haven't you? When suddenly you have an interaction with somebody and their opinion can have you question in just a heartbeat everything that you think about yourself in that moment. And so I had one of these situations where I started to question everything about myself, including my own confidence and everything that I knew to be true about my world. And as I was dealing with all of these thoughts and that self-talk that was going on in my head, I decided to get in the car and go down the street. And as I got out of the car, I saw in the gutter there was a piece of paper that had the word confidence on it, and it happened to be in the Life Puzzle colors. And as I looked down at that, I almost had like an instantaneous synapse, something that went off in my mind that had me believe that that was something that I needed to remember. Whether you believe in science, whether you believe in the universe, or whether you just believe in coincidence, I felt that this was an important coincidence whereby I had a message for me to remember to focus on my confidence. And so as I walked away and got back into the car, I changed my mindset and felt really happy with the idea that I'd been able to connect with that learning. And as I got into the office, I had a chat with one of the girls that was at reception about the whole experience. And as I explained to her in the middle of my story that the confidence was in the gutter on the street with this particular piece of paper, she turned around and said, well, that'd be right because your confidence was in the gutter. And so what we had was one situation with two completely different perspectives. And the fact of the matter is that the way that you look at your world compared to the way that I look at my world can be different. And the meaning that is present in that difference can be the difference that makes a difference to whether we achieve what we want or to whether we don't achieve what we want. So I want you to sit there and ask yourself, is there really a clear set of ideals around what it is that you want to achieve? And are you applying meanings to things that may not be the true reality? And you see, this isn't just about your life, but it's also about your interactions with others. It's a great way to resolve conflict. It's a great way to actually separate what's going on compared to the meaning of what's going on. So make sure you focus on what's behind the feelings and the associations of the things that are going on in your life so that you can clear them up and start to really achieve what you want to achieve. Be well, be empowered.